Hey family, I'm waiting for it to get there. Come on with the light. Okay. Hey family, my name is Key and thank you so much for joining me on my journey. So today we are talking about shadow work. So let's first start by defining shadow work, which is defined in my journal, but I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all another definition. Shadow work is basically the unconscious side of yourself, of your brain, of your personality that you don't want to admit having. You suppress it. So it's kind of like that you know how they have the devil and the angel on your shoulder? The shadow side is kind of like the devil. You know what I'm saying? So your shadow side can exist from like trauma, limiting beliefs, just basically all of the things that are keeping you in a cycle, keeping you repeating the same patterns, keeping you stuck. So the purpose of shadow work is so that you can bring those parts of yourself that you suppress up to the surface, dust off all that dirt and shit, dust off all that pain, and then move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? So that is why I created a shadow work journal. And I created this with the intention of people being able to do these prompts that I came up with, and hopefully at the end, not even hopefully because we're manifesting it, it will happen. At the end of filling out this journal, you will be able to understand what parts of your childhood, parts of your present life, and even what limiting beliefs you have about your future that you need to work with, that you need to focus on to heal so that you can move forward to your better life, to your fulfillment, to your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I keep saying that a lot. I don't know why. So I'm going to just show y'all some things. So let's see. Okay, so here's one prompt that's about the childhood. What traumatic events took place? How have they impacted your life? So it also has pro tips. So that kind of gives you, the pro tips kind of give you a better idea of like, okay, what should you be focused on with this question? If that makes sense, you know? So, did you feel seen and heard as a child? That is very important to go into. Like, to me, your childhood is so important to dive into because some people will be like, you know, I was fed. I never wanted for nothing. Yeah, but you also weren't asked how you were feeling. You also were abandoned by one parent. You also you didn't want for anything in the material aspect, but that love that you needed, you did not get. And sometimes it takes really those questions being asked for you to realize that. So let's go into present day. What is your belief about money and where does it stem from? That's a big one because you don't even realize you have money blockages until you think back of things that you were taught. Like for black people a lot, we heard money don't grow on trees. It don't. It take hard work. You gotta work hard if you want to reap the benefit. That's completely not true because as you see now, things like this, YouTube. People are billionaires from YouTube. There's an 8-year-old kid who is literally a billionaire from playing with toys. So no, you don't have to work super hard to get the life that you want. You just have to put out something valuable into the world to get what you want. Okay? So yes. Do I want to show you one more? Okay, here we go. What kind of life do you ultimately want to be living? And it has a pro tip with it to help you dive deeper into the question and the answer that you're giving. So I have honestly, and shadow work doesn't just stop here. Shadow work doesn't just stop at a journal. Whether it's my journal, any journal that's out there, shadow work is a continuous thing that has to be done, because there are always going to be situations. We're always healing, so there's always going to be situations or triggers that happen for you where you're like, damn, that kind of sting a bit. Yeah, you need to heal that. Yeah, that's something that needs to be healed, that needs to be worked through. So like for me, I've been on my journey for 2 years, and it always seems like, it's like, god damn, I thought I got past this, and then I still get triggered by something similar, and I'm just like, alright, can I get a break? Like, shit. But no, you really just gotta like keep hope, keep the faith that this healing is going to get you to where you want to go, and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the freaking journey. Like, it's a lot harder, and I feel like this kind of ties into my last video about escapism. It's a lot harder to face the things that you are going through, and to face the shit you need to heal, to do things healthier and differently. That's harder than just doing what you're used to doing. To being toxic, to living in toxic, to eating bad food. That's like the way that healthy food is more expensive. Like, the right shit for you is going to be more expensive, and it's going to be harder. It's going to take more fucking work. But guess what? In the end, the shit will be worth it. So, sacrifice that motherfucking McDonald's meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, just sacrifice that shit. It ain't worth it. Pay that extra money to go get a salad. For some grilled chicken. I don't know. But my name is Key. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey, and I hope you guys tune in to my next videos. Thank you so much for the support.